Molina, Shimon, and Ramanan for greater generality of the shots. 2, and it says that basically in the stack level, these things, so you can consider torsion-free sheets of rank 1 of the spectral curve, and the isomorphism classes of those are in one-to-one correspondence with each bundles of that thing, such that the characteristic polynomial, so such that having spectral curve. And how does it go? Well, it's very easy. We know already what the curve is. So if we start with some torsion-free sheet here, we can take its direct image. So this is still torsion-free, but then the base curve is smooth. So this is locally free of rate n. So this is a vector bundle, and then for the Higgs field, you just take multiplication here of this E minus ontological section. So now if you take the direct image, you get phi from the Chevy vector by the projection form. No. At this point, so this curve can be very bad actually. The things that I'm going to consider are going to be non-reduced curves. Yeah, absolutely. So, but they only have primary singularities, of course, because they're inside some smooth curve, so surface. But at this point, I'm not assuming anything. So what we can do here is take stability condition here, which was what Simpson, for example, did, and we can identify then the fiber with the moduli space of these guys, of these torsion free and rank 1 connected. So as I said, if let me put this as a remark here. So generically, by Garcini's theorem, so this is a divisor. Generically, the thing is going to be smooth, and a torsion-free rank 1 is just a line bundle. So XA smooth, which is a generic case, then you get an isomorphism from this fiber, or non-canonical isomorphism to T0 that's actually a torsor for this thing. And whatever, for example, if you take XA to be an integral curve, then this thing is just a fine complexified Jacobian. Which is completely well defined here, but for non-reduced curves, you have to be careful with the stability condition that you take. I'll get into that a little bit further. So far, so good. Well, we're a little nervous about the end of these levels over here. Right? We're a little nervous about these levels over here. Yeah, that's all. We're going to take a lot of the zero. Exactly. So this. Yeah, exactly. So the Newton column, for example, but that would still. So for example, you take the Newton column rank 2. You still have, so that's something called the ribbon. So it's a multiplicity Q curve, right? And then you can talk about the moduli space of these guys, and they will comprise of rank 2 guys inside the reduced curve, plus these other things, which are almost like invertible sheets, less than a bunch of points. So that thing still works. You just have to be careful with what stability condition you put in here. Because there's this whole thing about complexified Jacobians in general, which is when the thing is not integral, then it's kind of a mess. Anyway. Right. Okay, so just a quick remark. If we wanted to consider XL these bundles, the only constraint that we had is that when we took the direct image of this thing, this had determinant, which was trivial. So in other words, we have to take a subvariety of, so generically this is just the Jacobian of the curve, and then you would have to take the prime variety associated to that. So of the cover, you have the norm map, and then the kernel of the norm map is the prime variety. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about mirror symmetry. And I'm really sure that all of you know way more mirror symmetry than I do, and as a disclaimer, I'm not a physicist, but what I just want to say is, well, some rough ideas, and the basic story goes as follows. So you have, which they can produce the same thing from theory, some isomorphic superconformal field theory, and then somehow, I need to know this, I check, and then these are called down handfuls, and then somehow the flatted geometry of one should be reflected or related somehow to the complex geometry of the mirror. So there are many ways to, so this is usually related to the A model, and this is the B model. This bunch of things. So there are many ways to see that, many proposals for that. And the first one is through Savage, the homological mirror symmetry. And then he relates